So here we are, a day later. Finally made it to the truck wash. As you guys can see, it's right behind me. But gotta take my favorite stuff, the Citral, and start spraying it on everything, because this stuff gets everything clean. But guys, man, I know it's been about 2 days since I busted the camera out and started talking to you guys. I'm on my way home. I quit. I quit for this time anyways. The can of Citral just fell. I don't know where it fell, but I quit. I'm done. I'm going home for at least a week or two. Then I'll be back out. I'm not quitting for good. But this thing is absolutely filthy, guys. Look at this. Look how dirty this is. Everything just dirty. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up. Look how dirty the stacks are even. We're gonna get this all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna stop by my home shop. As usual, on my way home, I always stop there and have them do a once over on everything, make sure everything's good. I do have a couple things that I had ordered that are sitting there waiting for me. So, guys, let's get back in the truck here in a second and get into the truck wash here. And after that, the truck back there gets in, and get a good wash job done. Man, just look, everything so filthy. All right, guys, let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys all thought I was really quitting. Come on guys, I can't quit yet. I'm not ready for retirement yet. Way too young to be retiring. Look, I'm back at my home shop, as you guys can tell by the banner. But holy cow, do we have a nightmare. So we made it back here, and well, as you know, I broke more stuff. So we've got the top of the motor all apart, and you guys can see all in there. What ended up happening was, as you guys can see, we've got the new part here. It's all supposed to be one piece. And yeah, it's not supposed to be in two halves like that. So they are putting the new, it's called a actuator assembly. We're gonna put that in there. Basically, long story short is, I know I joke around about my truck and everything about it only being a 400 horsepower cat and all that. I mean, we've got a lot more power than that running through it, and mainly we're pretty much peaked out on the boost that we could be running through the turbos. I'm pushing just about 60 psi through that motor, and we're finding out that it's a little too much boost for it. We think we might have to back it down a little, because we are just running into way too many issues. But this is why that whole last video ended up me saying I quit, I'm done. I'm really just going home for a little while. After this is all done, I'm gonna go home for about a week. Only a week though, because I've already got a call on a couple loads that they want me to go out and do. So I'll be back out on the road next week. I've got some military loads that I've got to go do. Just some quick little jumps and everything, but they're paying pretty dang good. So I said, absolutely I will take those, because I got to be able to pay for my truck somehow. But guys, I am not quitting. I will never quit this. Just so you guys know, bear in there with me, hang in there. It was just kind of a little fun I was having. I was a little upset about my truck, but it's all good. We're getting it fixed. It'll all be done, and I'll be back on the road, like I said, next week. But guys, let's get in here. Let's watch him put this all together, and I'll be back with you guys here in a little bit. Well, as you guys can see, we're still at it, but now it's pretty slow in here. There's no other trucks. This one we don't worry about, so it's got a bunch of stuff going on. So I've got all of the techs over at my truck putting their heads together and trying to get some stuff done, because we've had a lot more issues than I thought once we got into it and looked at it all. But everything's coming together. We've got pretty much everything done. Now we're just working on getting one of the motor mount bolts out, which is being a very big pain because it was loose, and one of them was loose, and with it rattling in there, all the threads are all messed up and everything. So we're gonna replace it, put a new bolt in there. We're gonna send a tap down through, make sure that all the threads are still good in the block itself, and then send a new bolt down in and tighten it up and everything. But we're almost done, and then I'm gonna head home. I've been here now for 4 days, five days, and most of that was waiting on parts because we had to order some parts, and then, you know, the South got hit with all this weather, and people got scared to drive in it, I guess. I don't know. They just couldn't get the parts to us. So we waited, I think, 3 or 4 days for the part. And then now that we got the parts, we've been working on it non-stop today, trying to get everything done. But we are almost finished. We've been at it for about, I don't know, about 10, 12 hours. Almost done. And I guess stay tuned. Let's see where we go with this. I'll see you guys in a little bit. What do you think there, Mr. Red?
Go try it.
All right, guys. So, got the truck fixed. I'm back at home in my parking spot. There's a couple other trucks here this time. But guys, we did it. Now I'm only gonna be home for, like I said, a couple days. I'll be back on the road here next week. And we'll be picking up some military loads. I've already got them planned. I've already got what I'm doing all set, so we're all good on all that. I know I'm not quitting. I'm not out of here. I promise you guys I will never quit. That's just not in my mentality. But everything got fixed. I don't know what the bill is yet. They're putting it all together. They're gonna get me the bill here this week, I think. And I'll let you guys know in the next video how much all that cost me. It was a nightmare, man. We had the actuator assembly. Ended up one of the injector caps broke. Wiring harness. We did all new injector wiring harnesses. I had 2 bolts that were broke off in the block out of the motor mounts. A stud for the actuator that had broke. That's why it broke. Was the stud gave out and broke, and then the actuator assembly cracked. So, but guys, I guess I'm gonna get home. So I will see you guys all in the next one.